Informatica version 8.5.1 server installation. Select the language that you want to install and click OK. Click Next. Select Install Power Center 8.5.1 and click Next. Locate the license key and click Next. Select the path of the Informatica that is to be created. Click Next. Unblock Java alert. Click Next. Select Create New Domain and click Next. Configure domain page appears. Select the database type followed by host name and port number. Host name is the system name. Port number is the default Oracle port number, that is 1521, followed by database user ID where the Informatica creates all the repository files, and the login password, followed by the connection string, and test the connection and click Next if the connection succeeds. Now the configure domain page appears. You need to fill in the domain name followed by the node name and the port number, which is the default Informatica 6001 port number, and the username and password. Now the node and domain are being created. Make sure you store all the values that you have just typed in so that it comes in handy while configuring the node. Node and other process resources are configured through a separate tool called, it's a web-based tool. It's the Informatica administration console. So it's a web-based tool where you need to provide the domain name and password while logging into the console, and once you logged in, then you need to configure all the domains, nodes, and different process resources, etc. Apart from that, you can also create users, privileges, roles. You can create different groups and you can set roles and things like that. Just uncheck the option which will not detect the username and password of my system and click Next. This may take several minutes. you can create n number of nodes within the same domain. So a node is something like a system or an individual entity. On top of each node there will be a domain. A node will have a domain will have a node followed by integration service, a repository server, and things like that. First it creates the domain and then later it creates the node, and then it establishes the connectivity between the node and the domain by means of the port, which is the default port for Informatica, which is 6001. So now it pings the server and establishes the connection. The installation is successful.